Fashion. It is something I've recently begun taking interest in, and because of that, I bought some new watches. But because I'm such a cheapskate, the result is that these watches come with cheap and bad quality watch straps. So today I'm going to show how I made my own simple watch straps. To be exact, I'm going to show how I made this one right here. Now, it will consist of me laser cutting this 1 ounce whiskey leather with a file I found on Thingiverse, which I will link to in the description. Then I will glue, sew, sand and burnish. And last, since this is only my second time making this watch strap, and there has been a couple of weeks in between, I will take a moment to show what I could have done better and what I will try to improve for next time I make one of these watch straps. Now, let's just begin. So now we're back on the workbench again, and we have the pieces. How it's supposed to be assembled is that I'm going to glue this part here and try and avoid the small part here where the metal stick has to be. As you can see on the watches here, there's a small metal pin in here which holds the leather on the watch. So I'm gonna try and avoid gluing that part. Also with this, and the same with the area over here and up here. And now we just wait.
One eternity later.
So now the glue has dried and it looks quite alright. I have though noticed that in the future when I use this I should be a bit more careful, as I can actually see a small indent in the leather. It will probably be hard to pick it up on the camera, but there is a small indent in the leather where it was where this sat, so should be a bit more careful with that. But for now I'm just gonna start sewing. Now to summarize the things I thought I could do better. As you can see here in these pictures, when I laser cut the leather, the engraving that is supposed to go around the area where the thread should lie is a little deep, which resulted in the thread falling down into the engraving when sewing. Another result of the deep engraving is that the leather of course becomes thinner, which means that it is easier to snap or break. As you can see here, I even broke a small part while sewing. While I still think that the look of the engraving improves upon the design from my first attempt, where I excluded it, so in the future I will try to keep it in, but to minimize the depth. Another place where I could have done better was in aligning my leather when I glued it, as you can see here, where I had to sew a little crooked, but that is just a matter of getting better at it. If you have more things that I could improve, please tell me in the comments. Now, before I end this video, I would like to say thanks again for watching this far. And since this is my first ever video, I would greatly appreciate any suggestions you might have for me to improve on my future videos, since this is also one of my hobbies I would love to get better at. And for that sake, not just this video, but for videos in the future, I would greatly appreciate any constructive criticism. And thanks for watching.